If you're a fan of sci-fi, base building, or survival games, you're going to love this title. This is the review of The Riftbreaker. The Riftbreaker is a badass base building survival game mixed with a mech alien shooter, and it's something I've been keen on playing since it was announced it was coming to Gamepass, and this title does not disappoint. The story is one we all know. Humankind has destroyed planet Earth for various environmental reasons and has sent out survey teams across the galaxy to assess planets and set up infrastructure for incoming colonies. Your character, Ashley, is paired up with an AI mech suit named Riggs and is tasked with setting up the foundation for the future. And like any survival game, you start off small, with a basic home base and the ability to make a few improvements. Of course, it would be too easy just to simply survive and build bases on an alien planet without alien creatures. So building defenses is a key part in thwarting off early waves of attacking aliens. The first wave of aliens to attack your base is quite small, but ramp up fairly quickly to challenge you, so quickly finding resources and building fences and defensive towers is critical to surviving. The base building aspect is a huge part of the game. Eventually you'll find that you need to build large-scale power plants to feed energy to critical mining machines needed to keep your base running, and layered walls to slow giant hordes down. Also, the base defense buildings are awesome and upgradable. Everything you need from regular turrets to massive plasma mortars and minefields. It's incredible. Also, all of your materials are universally available across all of the biomes and maps. As long as you have a headquarters on the map, it will automatically transfer anything you're mining back to your home base. It's amazingly convenient, because who really wants to deal with moving materials in a video game? I know I don't. Another aspect to the Riftbreaker is managing your power grid and resources, as it's important to keep your turrets powered up at all times. An attack could come from any direction at any time. It's also important to build extra armories for bullet production. You can never have enough ammunition. As your base gets bigger and you add more turrets, you'll need to manage all these resources. And that includes scouting the planet, looking for more resources to mine, which brings you to many different and unique biomes with their own plants, animals, and resources. Venturing away from your home base out into these beautiful biomes for the first time is exciting as hell, because you have absolutely no clue what to expect on the other side when you teleport to a new place, and not a single area let me down. Every map is beautiful, vibrant, and well worth your time exploring and building in. The research section is huge, and just about everything in the game is upgradable. The fences, turrets, home base, storage, solar panels, everything you need to survive can be upgraded, including your own mech. And as you progress through the game, the alien hordes will grow and become more difficult to defend, which gives you the feeling of progression and accomplishment, and makes you want to continue onwards into the unknown. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I love this game. I love resource management games, building games, survival games, and who doesn't enjoy vaporizing hordes of aliens? The next thing I want to talk about are the graphics. They are great. I've played both on the Xbox One X and the Series X, and both were visually stunning. Yes, it's not the most graphically demanding game ever, but what it does to the best of its ability. The game is very well optimized, and the only stuttering I experienced was when the game autosaves, or it was close to the end where the hordes are so big your system can't handle it. It can throw me off sometimes, but it's not a deal breaker by any means. The attention to detail is amazing in the Riftbreaker, and I applaud Exor Studios for taking the time to get the details right. You can tell they are passionate about game design, and you can see it shine through their product. Well done. The flora in Riftbreaker is awesome. Glowing mushrooms, exploding trees, and the lush alien landscapes are great. What makes it even better is the bright, vibrant color palette they used and just how sharp and crisp everything looks. The particle effects are perfect, and the blood and guts, the blood and guts are great. After sweeping up giant hordes of aliens, the ground is just completely soaked in alien blood. It's awesome. Speaking of blood and guts, the combat is great and the battles you get into are insane. The massive hordes shake the ground beneath you as you can hear the stampede off in the distance hurtling towards your base. Every time you upgrade your headquarters, you're tasked with repelling a massive horde of aliens, which gets bigger and bigger as you upgrade your headquarters. If you're not quite ready for it, these hordes can flatten sections of your entire base. Let's talk about guns and gear. The guns are everything you'd want in a game like this. You start off with a regular machine gun and you end up with a nuclear shoulder cannon.
This should stop them from gathering in this area.
So while you're exploring and building, killing and mauling, You also have to compete with many different natural weather events like lightning storms, tornadoes, fog, and earthquakes, which can all damage your base in one way or another. These random events are kind of annoying, but they're literally in every single base building or city building game, and they do throw a curveball at you, so they do kind of serve a purpose to make you mad. The Riftbreaker hits all the marks I look for in a base building survival game like this. Great graphics and particle effects, vibrant, well-crafted maps and biomes, super deep progression in base building and defense, meaningful exploration, great combat, great weapon progression, and it gets very challenging, which will push you to rethink different survival strategies. I absolutely love this game. If you're into this genre, I think you will too. Give it a try. Alright guys, that's it for the review. If you wouldn't mind getting a little friendly with that subscribe button, I won't tell. Or maybe you want to diddle my little like button. I'll let you. I don't mind. I don't mind. Anyways, this has been Eli with Rage Review. Take care, guys.